What's up, guys? My name is Cuttonaro, and today we'll be talking about a very important decision many people are faced with. Should you become an entrepreneur, or should you take a traditional route of employment? Today, I'll be going over the advantages as well as the disadvantages of each choice from my own experience as an entrepreneur and taking a traditional employment path. Let's get started. Right off the bat, I want to make it very clear that you can achieve massive success as an entrepreneur the same way that you could fail miserably and fall flat on your face. The same holds true with traditional employment. It's truly up to you to determine the level of success you wish to achieve and the level you wish to play at. Now, with that out of the way, please mash, poke, or stroke that subscribe button down below. And make sure to ring the notification bell to keep me on your radar. I put out 2 videos each week on personal finance, entrepreneurship, and real estate investing to grow your business, improve your bottom line, and expand your wealth. Now, let's get right into it. Okay, let's talk about entrepreneurship. I'll start by asking you the million-dollar question. Should you quit your day job? For me, the answer was easy. Yeah. When I was 24 years old, I quit my day job. I was in IT sales and I was miserable. I hated my boss, I hated my company, and I wanted to take control of my future. However, I was always an entrepreneur. When I was a child, I'd create friendship bracelets and I'd sell them to neighbors. In high school, I would sell candy during lunch periods and through study halls. I was always selling something, even as a child. So, I created an auto detailing company at the age of 24 and it wasn't all that successful. However, I knew that I was able to get the phone ringing and I could generate leads. So it should be no surprise how I crossed into creating a digital agency where I took my skill sets that I was best at and I was able to be paid from clients. So the question for you, should you quit your day job? Think to yourself what you really want and what feels right to you today. And now, the advantages of entrepreneurship. As far as earning potential is concerned, the sky is the limit. You can really make as much as you can dream of as an entrepreneur. You have better tax advantages, so you're able to be in more control of keeping money in your pocket. If you're doing what you love as an entrepreneur, you'll take a tremendous amount of pride in the world, and it feels really good sharing your gifts and special talents with people who really value what you're doing. Your business will become your baby, and it can become an obsession in a good way if you really love what you're doing and you believe in your product or service. And now for the disadvantages of entrepreneurship, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it. If you want to become an entrepreneur, be prepared to work longer, harder, faster, and with more intensity than you did during a traditional route of employment. You're going to be responsible for everything, including people. So your team, your subcontractors, and people you do business with are relying on you to remain successful. There's a lot at stake when you're an entrepreneur, and there's a lot of weight on your shoulders to keep producing, keep selling, and keep pushing forward. You can never really take a vacation, even when you step away from the desk, because you're always thinking about the business. Up here. It's 24/7 when you're an entrepreneur, and especially if you want to become a successful entrepreneur. It's just something to be mindful of if you wish to take this route. And now let's talk about traditional employment. Is it better to risk it all or stay safe where you're at? I want to get this out of the way right now. There are too many people on YouTube, business owners with channels, who are saying that 9-to-5s, traditional employment is a scam. Simply put, that is not true and a load of baloney. 9-to-5s and traditional employment keeps our economy running, and there's nothing wrong with working a 9-to-5. Everyone cannot be an entrepreneur, and they should know that. And frankly, I think they're sending a bad message to viewers and their team members and employees watching these videos. If you're going to get on YouTube and say how much of a scam 9-to-5s are, why would anyone want to work for you? Traditional employment offers a ton of advantages for employees. For starters, you can rest easy knowing that you're going to have predictable pay every week or every 2 weeks. Also, you'll accrue paid time off or vacation time, where you can completely unplug from the business, turn off your phone and just relax and not have that mental ownership of stress at work. There are so many advantages, such as becoming friendly and getting cozy, maybe with other people in your organization, other team members, whereas if you're an entrepreneur or a business owner, that could be frowned upon. Just like the many advantages traditional employment offers, there are a crap ton of disadvantages, arguably more. For starters, you only have one source of income, and that can be very scary. If you get asked to leave, if you get fired, or if your company simply can't support payroll, you're screwed. Unless you have a huge severance plan in place, that'll only get you so far. You really have a problem. And it's something a lot of people don't talk about with traditional employment. Looking for a job can be hard. It can be incredibly stressful. If you're older, maybe toward the end of your career, it can be a very difficult process. And if you're at that stage, it could be really hard making that leap and even becoming an entrepreneur, because you may have so much at stake. Maybe you're married, maybe you have children, maybe grandchildren. Simply put, the stakes are just so much higher and you just can't afford to lose your income. Coupled with the disadvantages as far as taxes, getting pulled out of every paycheck, traditional employment can be really risky. And we're getting to the good stuff now. What's best for you and what's best for me? Should you become an entrepreneur or should you stick with traditional employment? For me, I've gone the path of entrepreneurship, and you should know this by now. I'm competitive, I'm hungry, I'm driven, and I play to win. It's not for everyone, especially if you want to play at the top. With that being said, I show up every day. I've been working 7 days a week. My business is going through changes right now, good changes. I'm in an expansion mode. So I've been getting to the desk at about 6:30 every day and shutting it down around 11:45 each night. I do it day after day after day, and I love it. And there's people around me saying, Nick, you're gonna burn out, or Nick, you need to slow down, take a break, use a vacation. Those people aren't me. And when you're an entrepreneur, you need that whatever it takes attitude. Also, if you want to climb that corporate ladder in traditional employment, you're going to need to take that advice too. If you want to be a C-level executive, or if you want to be the president of a publicly traded company one day, if those are your dreams and your aspirations, you're going to need to work hard, work long hours, and commit to really developing yourself and the people around you. That's what it takes to make a lot of money. If you want to make millions of dollars, if you want to become a millionaire like myself, or a multi-millionaire like myself, you're going to need to work your tail off. Whether you're an entrepreneur or you're taking a route of traditional employment and you want to play big. My name is Nick Cuttonaro, and I'll see you next time.